That doesn't sound good. First of all, it's not red. It's technically dark blue. And second, it doesn't make car noises yet because it doesn't run. So, is it really a car yet? It just kind of followed me home. What was I supposed to do? Like, not save it? Come on. Whenever you get into something like this, a new project, you first get it home, the best thing you can do is just start washing the car. Just a regular car. You don't have to get too crazy. Just start washing the car, because that's when you will remove all the dirt and start noticing, little rock chips or scuffs or dings or whatever. Like, you'll really start to focus on the car itself, because when you go to look at them, maybe you're kind of excited, it's something you've always wanted, and this and that, and that. While you're washing the car, all that has worn off, and now you can actually focus on what you got yourself into. Just a simple car wash, and already this thing looks a million times better. I mean, it looked pretty good on the trailer, all dirty, but man, tell you what, when you clean them up, it makes such a big difference. Something weird I just noticed. I thought maybe I was kind of seeing things when I was looking at the car, but the doors, they don't open very far. That's strange. That's it. That's as far as they go. So it's all the room you got. So don't be bigger than that, I guess, if you're going to own a Prowler. I went into this project being told by the seller that he was told that the engine needed to be replaced. Apparently it was getting hot, and this place had checked the fan, he replaced the radiator, tons of new parts, and it was getting hot, needed to replace the motor. That's the information I have, that's what I'm working with. So I've got a different battery that I had that's charged up, hooked up, got a jumper on that. Let's see what it does. I mean, if it needs a new motor, then trying to start it's not going to do anything. All right, looks like we don't have gas, so that's probably going to be an issue. Yes, I know. Okay, calm down. All right, I got to get some gas. I think this thing will fire up. We have gas. No way. Ooh. That doesn't sound good. Sounds like a chain or something jumping. Okay, I gotta find that little buzzer because that's driving me nuts. Let's go forward just a little bit. Brakes work. Reverse. Let's just let it idle for a second. Let's see what happens if the temperature goes up or fans come on. Holy crap, the AC works and it's actually, yeah, it's cool. Let's see if it gets colder as it goes here. I just turned it on. Alright, now we got temperature starting to come up. Let's see if the fan's turned on. I believe the fans are running. I figured out the dinging. It was the rear hatch there where the top is under. I didn't latch it all the way, so it was just dinging away. I thought it was the door, and then I thought the ding thing was just on the fritz. As soon as I closed that, it went away. Still annoying though. Alright, temperature's starting to climb. Let's see where it goes. Could it be a stuck thermostat? I gotta go through all the paperwork and see what was replaced. I know the radiator's new. It looked like it had some coolant, probably not enough. That's probably gotta be topped off, but let's just see. Even that little thing works. That's pretty cool. Let's see, we got, oh shoot, it's got 73,905. I don't know why I thought it had 75,000 on it. That's all right. The gentleman that had this car definitely drove it and enjoyed it, so good for him, because that's what these cars were made to do. All right, I heard the fan kick on. Looked over and I see the gauge going up just a bit. Let's see what happens. It's still creeping just a bit. The engine sounds good. Hit the gas, it revs up and comes back down. Let's just go with I've got a cooling issue. So that could only be just a handful of things, really. So water pump, thermostat, air in the system, not enough coolant in the system. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's a blockage somewhere. So, and there's not too many things. So we're just gonna run down the list. I'm gonna keep an eye on that gauge for a little bit. If it gets up a little bit more, I'm gonna shut it down, and we'll just, that will be my starting point. Go through the cooling system. One wheel down, 3 more to go. Thankfully, the Super Clean is cutting through all of that grime that's on the back there. It's making it so much easier to get that crap off. I'm gonna go ahead and spray all of the suspension pieces, brake area, all that stuff with the Super Clean as well, and continue scrubbing. On these cars, all of this stuff is exposed, you know, because of the way it's designed with the fender that rides just over the tire and turns with the tire, so you can see when you walk up to it everything pretty much. So I'm going to try to do my best to clean all of this up and get it looking somewhat presentable. I know I sound like a broken record, but trust me, if you haven't tried this stuff, just run to like Walmart or your auto parts store, just get a small thing of it like this. Just try it once. I think once you do, you'll definitely be a fan. This one right here, this foam one, this is my favorite one. The spray is great, but for stuff like this on wheels and tires and things like that, the foam is the way to go. Figured out why the speakers in this car are not working. Probably has something to do with that. The factory amp sits underneath the passenger seat in this car, and that's what it looks like. I can still smell the burnt, I don't know, plastic or whatever as soon as I pulled that harness out. Yeah, so that amp is probably no good. Judging by the way the carpet looks underneath here, I'm guessing somebody probably spilled something and it got right into the amp right there and fried it. Honestly, the carpet in this car should probably be replaced. I'll scrub it as best I can, see if I can't clean it up a bit. The more I get into this car and the more I find, the more I realize it's never going to be like a show car. It's a driver. That's all this car will ever be, is just a drivable, park it in the parking lot, lock the doors, walk away, and don't worry about anything. That's what this car is. And that's okay. You know, cars like this are great to just experience, just drive, just put a smile on your face and enjoy. So there's no other codes, and there's nothing leaking underneath this car. And there's nothing overflowing out the top either. One thing that's really cool about the Mulholland edition, this pinstripe was actually hand painted on these cars. The artist who did that was supposed to sign the car somewhere. I thought it was up here, but I'll have to do some research on that. Overall, what a cool little car. This is super cool. Just a little roadster. Something I need to do with this car pretty quickly is, number one, I've got to remove these bumpers. There's probably a ton of people out there that really like them, but I like that old school hot rod look. That's what this car was designed after. These were just probably, hey, you got to pass, you know, safety, NTTA, safety BS stuff, so they had to stick those on there. I'm taking those off, and the rear ones as well, because without them, I think it just gives it a really nice roadster old school look. Not a big fan of these, so either remove these or find a way to maybe paint them body color, make them disappear a little bit. And this right here, this is not good. Fender and tire inside. Fender, no tire. I need tire, so we're gonna have to find a way to maybe put a wider tire or just space this out just enough. Like, I mean, the tires are pretty wide on the back, but if we can get them to come out and at least sit flush, or, I mean, just ever so slightly break that plane, I think that would do wonders for this thing. Especially make it look so much better from behind. I mean, this car has really nice lines. I'm really impressed with this. I've never spent this much time with one of these cars before, but I really like this. So that's where I'm at with the 2001 Prowler. I'd say I'm probably at a really good jumping off point. Better with this car than I have been with most every other car that I've done. Fingers crossed again, we'll see. Hey, and at least it's not red, right? If you like this car, if you like Ferrari 308s or LS swap DeLoreans or Fox body Mustangs and wagons, click like, subscribe, follow along on my journey with all of these little toys. Thanks so much for watching. Stay hungry, stay foolish.